Hey guys, how's it going? MTG Moxman here. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. Hope things are like hitting it up where you want it to be. And I hope everyone is doing fantastic in the Land of Magic. Can you believe it's another day gone by? I almost got the days mixed up and confused today. I could not believe it, guys. I was kind of like, what day is it again? And then after a few minutes, it kind of came to me. And I was like, oh. It's okay. So, Mox Amber is climbing again, guys. There's a couple sales. Looks like it's on its way up. We're closing in on $23 again. Haven't been there for a couple of months, and here we are on the rise, which is kind of cool. I'm glad to see it head that way, of course. I'm sure quite a few of you are who've managed to grab yourselves a few play sets when it were cheap. And if you didn't grab it when it was cheap, I'm sorry you didn't get it when it was cheap. And I like using the word cheap today. See? Cheap, 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 cheap. You know, it's funny. I remember watching Zombieland 2 Double Tap. See it if you haven't seen it. Because in there, they're playing Magic. Right? They're playing that card game. So isn't it kind of funny to think when the world comes to an end and the zombie apocalypse happens, everyone's recreation time is playing Magic. It's kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I thought it was kind of funny. I was just reminiscing today when I was watching it going, man, I didn't pick it up. My son picked it up. He was like, hey, Dad. I'm like, you shouldn't be watching. Oh, he's right. He's walking through the room. He happened to notice it. So I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. So anyway, all right, so stuff with Kinnan. He definitely is going to work in the other standard, in their formats. Standard's not working so well. He's not really needed. And if you get him, he's a late game kind of card. He's not an early card by the look of it. I've been trying a few other decks out in Arena to see what can happen. No consistency at all. An all-black deck. It can win, but it can lose just as fast. Doesn't have enough way of dealing with multiple effects. It's funny. Planeswalker 1's doing well, and whenever I want to rise in rank, I'm still using my Ikoria defeat deck, the Ikoria, because it's giving me the smoothest consistency in win-losses. It's still plugging away at around 55%, which is not as high as it was, but the more games you play, the more the spread kind of evens out and you see how it plays. You guys have seen it play, of course, in Arena. If you haven't, go back in some of my matches that I've recorded here, and you will totally see it, and you can enjoy the same love of the game that I have. Now, this is not a long video today, guys. There's not that much going on for me to talk about. I checked out some prices, though, on Theros collector boxes. They're definitely a little bit lower right now. And it might be good to grab them if you have a couple $1,000 hanging around that's not being tied up in COVID. It might be the way that you go in and grab it. Not a bad way of looking at it, just so you know. I myself have not had any. Sorry, yawn day. I didn't get any collector of Throne of Eldraine. I didn't get any of Theros. I mean, I got some packs. Right, and the collector boosters from that have it too, but I haven't gotten like a box because I just can't imagine it doubling that quickly in the next few years and people paying for it. I just can't picture it, so I can't invest the money. Whereas booster boxes themselves, individually doubling over, I can see happening, and a market of people who can afford to buy it. Because you got to remember, doubling a collector box, you're talking $600, $700, $800 a box for 12 packs. Premium packs, don't get me wrong, but 12 packs. So that's hard for me to, in my head. Oh my God, guys, I can't tell you how tired I am right now. I can't really see it happening, so I just haven't pulled the trigger on any of those. War of the Spark's in my radar. So is, what else? War of the Spark is on the radar. Throne of Eldraine's on the radar. Allegiance boxes are on the radar. Just waiting for a few things to pan out so I can see how things will go, and then I will I'll sink a few meat hooks in and see what comes loose, as it were. Those ones I see moving right now that I'd like to get my hands on before the price gets kind of ridiculous, especially War of the Spark. It's gonna be very iconic. Also, even Dominaria, amazing set, guys. People forget how great that set was. Plus, it had Mox Amber in it. I mean, come on. I only have a case and a bit. I think 8 boxes of that. I'd like to get my hands on more, but chances are that's not going to be the case. Because, again, that's already almost 200. So, not much I can do about that. But it is something I'm definitely keeping my eye on. So for individual cards, I haven't really watched that much right now. I apologize, guys. It's funny, you think I'd have all this time in the world, but I'm not having as much time as I thought I would. So anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a short one today. New subscribers, you know how it goes. You like my content, hit the button. Don't like my content, well, at least I made you wait to the end of the video to hear the line, right? All right, guys, have a great one. And today's magic word will be from Dungeons & Dragons 1989. It'll be Huma. Anybody know what that one is? Huma. H-U-M-A. Let me know in the comment section. I am curious. All right, guys, have a great one. Bye.